With Christmas now fast approaching and COVID cases on the rise, separated parents may be trying to agree with the other parent whether it's now safe for their children to be going abroad. During this video, I'll talk about the options available to those parents and what action they may be able to take as a result of a holiday being booked. Where a parent has booked to take their child abroad, but the other parent is no longer agreeable to that happening, what the parents need to consider is whether there is something called a child arrangements order in place, and if there is, whether the parent taking the child abroad has a lives with order. If they do, then they don't need the consent of the other parent to go on holiday with the children unless they'd be disturbing the other parent's court-ordered contact. Where the parent going abroad with the children does have something called a lives with order, then if the other parent wants to stop them from going on holiday with the children, it'll be up to them to apply to the court for something known as a prohibited steps order, which is an order the court can make stopping somebody from doing something. If you're a parent and you don't have a child arrangements order or a lives with order in your favour, then in order for you to be able to take the children on holiday, you'll need to unfortunately apply to the court for something called a specific issue order. There's no guarantee of getting it, but if the court does grant you with permission to go on holiday, then you'll be able to do so even if the other parent doesn't agree. Usually as family lawyers, we say that an application to the court should be treated as a last resort, but given the close proximity of Christmas and the urgency of these matters, it may be that an application does need to be made, and ideally it would need to be made this week in order to try and get a case before the court, although there's no guarantee that such a case would get in this side of Christmas, even if we were to apply today, for example. If you find yourself in a position where you want to take your children abroad this Christmas, but the other parent isn't agreeable, then you should come and speak to us here as soon as possible so that we can give you some expert advice. At the moment, the court is treating these issues on a case-by-case basis and will want to make sure that whilst the children's best interests are being met, the court will also want to make sure that they're being protected, and they therefore need to consider COVID restrictions both here in the UK and the other country as well.